Happy feet, welcome to the stage, Joey Page. 1, 2, 3, go! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, my friend Joey Page!
Good evening, Liverpool. I know, I look like this and I'm Southern. Yeah. All right, let's get it out of the way. I'm aware that I look like I'm going to come up here and give a TED talk about vegan trainers. I'm aware that I look like a farmer that's dressed up for a meeting at the bank. I'm aware that I look like the kind of guy that drinks locally brewed small batch pale ales, keeps the cans, flattens them out, sews them up into a little lampshade formation and sells them on the weekend at an affordable art fair. I'm aware that I look like a human pug. I'm aware... I'm aware that I look like what would happen if you ordered Keith Lemon off of Wish.com. I'm aware that I look like all of the extras out of a nightclub scene in Only Fools and Horses. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is I'm aware that I look like a cunt. And I kind of am, so it's fine. I'm one of these people that wears sunglasses indoors, right? But I've taken it a step further recently. I've started wearing sunglasses on the tube. It's this train that goes underground. You guys would fucking love it. Right? I got off at my stop the other day in my sunglasses. I went to go up the escalator. I went to grab the handrail, but I missed because it was too dark. And I accidentally grabbed this girl's hand. She asked me if I was okay. I panicked and said yes. And then it got awkward, and about halfway up the escalator, she turned to me and said, "Where's your dog?" I said, "It died when I was 15. I don't know why people keep going on about it." She said, "Have you not got a stick?" I said, "Well, no dog, don't need no stick." Then I realised what she was talking about, but at this point we'd run out of escalator and we're just standing on the concourse. So I panicked, and basically what's happened is I've had to keep it going, and now I've got this arrangement where every Tuesday she comes and picks me up and we do my big shop in the Tesco's. Someone's brought their pet macaw parrot with them. Fucking hell, look at you. How young are you, mate? How old are you? How old are you?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
2030.
2030? What is going on? Oh yeah, none of you cunts wanted to clap me on because I look weird, and then I've had a parrot in the back and some guy who thinks he's in the future. Did you mean to say 23? 23. I'd fucking... I would fucking love to be 23, right? I'll tell you what happened to me, right? Recently, I turned 37. I'm fairly recently married as well. I got a birthday card from my mother-in-law. I opened it up. A John Lewis voucher fell out. I thought, life's over. Yeah, when you start getting vouchers instead of presents, you might as well be fucking dead, right? When I was your age, right, 23, I didn't even know who John Lewis was. I thought he was one of my dad's mates who sold whisks. But I thought it's fine, I don't have to use that voucher. I can pop it in the drawer in the kitchen, let it rot there till its expiry date. I'll never use it in the same way that as a fairly recently married man, I'll never get to use that part of my brain that I used to use to chat to girls. Now, the closest I come to using that bit of my brain is when I go to a party, I meet one of my mates who's cooler than me, and I think maybe we could be friends, right? This happened recently. I was at my friend's birthday. He said, "Joey, I want to introduce you to my work colleague. His name's Dean." I was like, who's called Dean in 2022? Do you know what I mean? I got chatting to him, right, and he was all right. He turned to me and he went, "Hey, Joey, did you know that I know how to get an avocado out of Sainsbury's for only 22 pence? I was like, "How?" He said, "Scan it through as an onion." I wanted to be this guy's friend so much. But it's difficult to know how to text the guy that you've only just met. What's happened? No, nothing. Just somebody was like, oh, you mean you don't steal all your shopping from... Self-service. Yeah, so basically, right, I had Dean over for a tagine. I had Dean over for a tagine because he was planning a lad's trip to Morocco. Dean didn't know it at the time, but we were, right? I'm not much of a cook, so I wanted to get it right. I went down to the big Sainsbury's, not the local, because I needed saffron, right? I rang up Abigail, the girl from the Tube. I was like, any chance you can nick me up with the big Sainsbury's? She was like, I can't do Sundays, I work. I thought, no problem. I went back down the Tube, stuck my hand out. This time, it was a gentleman. I thought, I haven't got time to be fussy. He went, what the fuck are you doing, mate? I said, whoa, I'm blind. And then I realised I'd forgotten my sunglasses. Went on the BBC Good Food Guide, look up all the steps. I knew what I was doing when it came to the crunch, but I must have missed the step, right? 'Cause it said for step number 3, you're going to need a tagine pot. I thought, where the fuck am I going to get a tagine pot at this time on a Sunday? John Lewis. Right, and I went in there 23, and it sells things that your tiny little underdeveloped 23-year-old brain couldn't even dream of, right? It sells memory foam mattresses that have got such a good memory they can remember teletext holidays. It sells for your flat white coffee. Do you get them in Liverpool? I'm joking, chill out. For your flat white coffee, it sells in the John Lewis a flat white flattener. What the fuck is a flat white flattener? $37.99. It does the same job as gravity. I bought 2. Long story short, the voucher money's long gone now. Me and my other half were going in there every other weekend. Right, my other half turned to me the other day and said, why don't we spice things up in the bedroom a little bit? I thought, oh, hello. And then they said, let's get a chest for the foot of the bed. I was livid. We went down to John Lewis. Turns out they don't even sell chests. I asked the guy where he keeps the chests. He said, we don't sell chests here in the John Lewis, sir. If you want to get a good chest, I can highly recommend a place called the Cotswolds Chest Centre. All of a sudden, we're making a weekend of it, driving to the fucking Cotswolds, stopping off in some little cafe where they mill their own bread. Have you ever been to a cafe where they mill on the premises, 23? Right, let me tell you something. Man to boy. When you go to a cafe where it goes from grain to crust under the same roof, it'll change your life. Yeah, all of a sudden you'll be going into other cafes going, excuse me, bruv, do you mill in here? Do you mill on the premises? Why aren't you milling? Why aren't you milling? Why aren't you milling? I've been banned from 9 Gregs. I've had a big lockdown, right? Bought some hair regrowth pills. Didn't need them, I was just bored. And I moved to like the hipster bit of East London, moved to Shoreditch, right? It's supposed to be a nice area. I've been there about a month. I got mugged, right? I don't know if you've ever been mugged before, but it's quite a terrifying experience. These 2 guys came up to me. They were like, don't move, don't make a noise, give us all your stuff. I said, whoa, fellas, I'm blind. They said, what? I said, wrong joke. They said, give us your phone. I handed over my Samsung Galaxy S5 Mini. One of them was like, what the fuck is this? I said, it's a Samsung Galaxy S5 Mini. He said, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this, mate? It's got a cracked screen. So well, if you get the screen fixed, I'm sure you could still turn a profit. He said, it's going to cost me 40 quid to get the screen fixed. I said, you can get screens fixed for 40 quid. So good. Then I handed him the charger. He said, why are you giving me the charger? I said, well, if you're keeping the phone, you're going to need it because the battery only lasts about an hour and a half. Then he went into my bag, right? I pulled out my notebook. He said, what's this? I said, it's my notebook for my stand-up. He said, you're a stand-up comedian? I said, yeah. He said, have you got Instagram? I said, yeah, it's Joey Page Comedy. He said, Joey Page Comedy? I said, that's right, it's Joey Page Comedy. He said, would you like me to say it again so that the people of Hot Water Comedy Club remember that it's Joey Page Comedy? I said, that would be extremely helpful, yes. Then he went back into my bag, right, and he pulled out this contraption. He was like, seriously, mate, what the fuck is this? I said, oh, it's a flat white flattener. I've no idea how it works. Guys, you've been lovely. Thanks for having me. Cheers. I've been Joey.
Joey Page, what a start to the show. All right.